just going to take a quick look at Randwick Race 4 on Wednesday. Doing this video nice and early because I've found one here at 50 to 1 that I think can run a big race. I've got it equal top rated. And that's the number 11 Postwick from the Chris Waller yard with Kieran McAvoy up. The equal top rated is the 3-year-old Autumn Sun Colt Ashfall. If we just take a quick look at the market here, Ashfall's 4.60, but Postwick goes around at 51.0 and 11.0. I nearly fell off my chair when I saw that price. And got it equal top rated with good reasoning as well. This is likely to be run at a moderate tempo on the front end. If we just go down to Postwick, I'm just going to delve into this a little bit deeper to show you where the hidden merit is in its form profile. Relatively lightly raced by the underrated sire Postponed out of a Manjuro mare Sated. 1 from 11 winner for the Chris Waller yard. This trial 5th to King Colorado and Navajo Peak, beaten a length prior to the start of this preparation, has since been franked to a big degree. Got too far back first up from a spell behind Strombus and Convincibility. Got a feeling it can race a lot closer to a moderate front end here from the 5 Valley with 56.5 kilos for Kieran McAvoy. I'm just going to show you a replay of that trial first and the merit in it. 1 length 5th to King Colorado and Navajo Peak really sort of screams a good trial now, especially considering the work it did early in this trial.
Full field 9 running here.
So this is over 1,030 metres on the 11th of August.
And they're off. Fancy Man got the best of the
Okay, so this is Postwick away
and Postwick coming across from its wide
from the wide gate in the yellow.
4th position, King Colorado 5th. They're followed then by
Keeps on working forward to co-lead but sit outside one other with the toughest trip on the front.
Goes on with the job here, and off the back it led by a length here to Fancy Man in 2nd position past the 600.
Eventually gets clear, doesn't cross, stays a little bit wide.
Colorado, and then came Flying Turbo. They're followed then by Townsend from Mr. Waterville and Tom Kitten's the last one. So Fancy Man and Postwick, they turn
so this
together.
is Postwick here.
Who takes over clearly from Fancy Man trying to respond underneath it.
Fancy Man put under a stronger hand ride. King Colorado scrubbed along to come and chase it. Tom Kitten back in 6th.
Postwick to regain the lead.
Very soft hand ride for Postwick. Only beaten a length. That's a good trial. Around some really good quality types. Now, if we just delve back deeper into the form of that trial, King Colorado, as we know, won the JJ Atkins. We found it at 40 to 1 when it won that race. Navajo Peak came out and won 2nd up from a spell in the Chelmsford on the weekend. Fancy Man, well-bred import from the Annabelle Neesham yard from Ireland by Pride of Dubai. Came out and was only beaten 2.8 lengths in the Premier Cup at Group 3 level behind Hosier. Further back in this trial, the form stacks up. 4th, Ducasse. Tom Kitten back in 6th and Townsend back in 7th. Ducasse, the 3-year-old maiden colt by Trapeze Artist, has been tried in some really good races behind Dipsy Doodle, Sofrado, and then 4th to Tom Kitten, beaten 1.8 in the up-and-coming first up from a spell. Tom Kitten itself, who come out and won the up-and-coming, and Townsend, the 3-year-old Dundeel colt, out of the top-class race mare by Dubawi, Secret Admirer, further back. So that trial of Postwick was very good. Prepared to forgive its first up run. If we go back and have a look at its European form, relatively lightly raced in Europe, was only beaten a length and a half over 7 furlongs at Chester behind Vizier. Broke its maiden at Newbury over 10 furlong, but if we have a look at the breeding of this one, it's out of a Manjuro mare Sated, and she herself was lightly tried 1 from 5 winner. She won on debut at Chantilly over a mile. Looked stakes quality before injury cut short a career. But the second dam is the high-class, lightly tried Dan Silly mare, Quench. And she also looked high-class in a day before injury cut short a career. And interestingly, if we go and have a look at the progeny that Quenchter's got, she got the Monsun Stayer Excess Knowledge, which we know here in Australia, the 3 from 20 winner rated 113. And this one being out of a Manduro mare, that makes the dam of this one a 3/4 relation to Excess Knowledge, because Manduro is by Monsun out of the Be My Guest Man Mandelicht. Great German staying influence. And if we go back to the third dam even further, the Rainbow Quest mare from the Caleb Abdullah yard from the Andre Faber yard for Caleb Abdullah, it was lightly tried, 1 from 3 winner, looked stakes quality in its short career as well. So all three of the dam, the second dam and the third dam were all lightly tried, looked stakes quality on the make, and they've thrown good horses, and this one nicks well via the dam, who's a close relation to Excess Knowledge. The fact they're going to send it around 50 to 1 here, where it's potentially going to get a pretty soft trip on a front end over 1400, second up from a spell, fitter now for the astute Wally yard. That $51 and $11 is really starting to look like a very juicy price and big overs. So the merit in its form profile is well hidden, but I just got a feeling that it can run some kind of race here, second up from a spell, now that it seems to have acclimatised. And that trial 5th, it just screams more improvement to come yet. So that's Randwick Race 4 on Wednesday, 1400 metre, benchmark 72. It's a deep race. There's plenty of chances in it. It's going to be a good form race moving forward, deeper into the spring. But at 51 and 11.0, you've got to nibble at it on an each-way basis for a result. And it's equal top rated with the 14 Ashfall, which is probably about the right price at 4.6. Really want about 5.0, but really. That is Randwick Race 4 on Wednesday. Thanks.